Hi everyone, welcome to today's Vacation Bible School lesson. I'm Logan Trigo. I am a youth leader at Paxtonville United Methodist Church, and I am doing today's video lesson. We're going to start with the big idea verse, the John 10:10. If you know the verse, why don't you go ahead and pause the video and attempt to say the verse by yourself, and then unpause the video and we'll say it together. You can do that now. Alright, so I'll say it first, that way you can check yourself. I have come so they may have life. I want them to have it in the fullest way possible. Now, let's say it together. I have come so they may have life. I want them to have it in the fullest way possible. And that's from John 10:10. So today is Firefly Day. Now I wanted to have like a jar of fireflies to have to show you, but my concern was that they wouldn't live and then I would just have a jar of dead bugs, and I didn't want that. Or I would have liked to have sat in my backyard and have the fireflies floating up behind me, but I don't have a backyard, so I couldn't do that. So instead I did some research and I am bringing you 5 firefly facts. One of the things that is not a fact is that, well, it is a fact, but it's not one of my facts, is that 5 firefly facts is difficult to say very fast. 5 firefly facts, 5 firefly facts. See? Go ahead and pause the video and try it yourself. Now, if you're done, you can pause the video a second time and try to say 5 firefly facts 5 times fast. Go ahead and try it now. Alright, now that we have our sillies out of our way, I have 5 firefly facts and my firefly flashlight. My first fact is, did you know that fireflies are classified as a lampride? L-A-M-P-I-R-I-D-E, lampride. A lampride is a member of the winged beetle family, so which means that fireflies are actually winged beetles. That's something that I didn't know, and I thought that was pretty cool. I just knew they were in their own family. There are 170 plus species in North America and over 2,000 species worldwide. The species that we see in our backyard and around this area are Photinus carolinus. They are the most common firefly in northeastern United States. Fireflies, all of them, spend 95% of their life as larvae, which means 95% of their life is spent in swampy, stagnant, still water, with a lot of algae buildup and, healthy things for them to eat. So that means that they only spend about 2 weeks, 14 days, somewhere around there, actually being lightning bugs. The rest of their life, they're just little wiggly worms in water. And then my final fact for you is that their lights aren't just for pretty, they use them to communicate. So this could be hello. This, how you doing? Good night, maybe? I don't speak firefly, but they communicate that way. And using light to communicate reminds me of the verse we have for today. Our verse comes from Matthew 5:13 through 6. That's chapter 5, verse 13 through 6. You are the salt of the earth, but suppose the salt loses its saltiness. How can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything. It will be thrown out. People will walk over it. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill can't be hidden. Also, people do not light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand. Then it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine so others can see it. Then they will see the good things you do, and they will bring glory to your Father who is in heaven. So how can we be a light? How can we shine? Did Jesus shine? Yeah. And how did he shine? If you want, you could take a minute to pause the video and discuss it with your parent or whoever is there with you watching the video. So how did, excuse me. So, how did Jesus shine? Jesus shined his light by being kind to others, regardless of who they were or where they came from, and being willing to help anyone, by being nice and friendly to everyone, and by knowing the fact that God loves you and me and everyone, and we are all his children. By knowing and acting like this, we can shine just like our firefly friends. And you know what else? We may help others have the fullest life possible. And in return, we have the same thing. We can have a full life if we shine our firefly lights. So that's all I have. But before we go, let's go back to our verse. Our verse is John 10:10. I have come so that they may have life, and I want them to have it in the fullest way possible. In the fullest way possible. And like I said, a way for us and everyone around us to have life to the fullest is by having our light shine bright. So, I'm Logan, youth leader at Paxville United Methodist Church. I thank you for spending time with me today, and I hope you learned something. And don't forget to click on the links for our songs and activities and craft of the day. Thanks.